morning. So we are here in a rather overcast looking Hertfordshire to compete in the Chiltern 50k ultra marathon. Now, I've run much of this course before in my training, so I know what to expect. It's fairly hilly, being called the Chiltern Hills. So yeah, we've got half an hour till the race starts. Just about to go for a safety briefing, so I'll keep you updated. Okay, we're here at the start line, just casually hanging with the alpacas. The race has been delayed by 15 minutes because the queue for the toilet is pretty much everybody. The weather's not improving, it's very muddy, so yeah, let's see how we go. Okay, 15k in, having a little walk up the hill, and I thought it'd be a good time to have a little talk about our race strategy for today. So next to the start line is a big bin, and my race plan went straight into that bin as soon as we started. My plan was to start slow, build into the race and have a strong finish. The pack I was in went speeding off, and I thought, what the hell, let's try and stay with them. I mean, people will tell you it's not a race, but there's a start, there's a finish, we're wearing numbers, it's a race. Yeah, you should probably stick to your plan, but it's more fun to race. And as Mike Tyson likes to say, everybody has a plan until they start getting punched in the face. Okay, we're about to hit 30k, just under the 3.5 hour mark. It's going to be a push to keep it under 5.5, but who knows? Good effort towards the end, and maybe. Okay, just coming up to checkpoint 3, 31k. Quick water stop, a little bit of refreshments, and on we go. Okay, took a bit of a gamble this morning. Put my new trainers, my Innovate Trailfly G80 Turbo, whatever they're called, straight out the box and onto my feet for a 50k race. Big gamble, don't try it at home. But actually they've been brilliant. No blisters, no sore spots, no pain. I think I have some new favourite trainers. Should add, they're probably good for this because it's not too technical. There's no roots, there's no rocks. It's just grass and mud mostly. They don't have a huge amount of feel to them, so perhaps if it was a little more technical, you might want something with a bit more feel to the sole. But other than that, they're pretty great. Okay, so I have a little walk up this trail. Let's talk about how I'm breaking the race down. Now, some people will tell you to do it in distance, 10 to 20k, blah blah blah, 30 to 40. Others may do it in time, first hour, second hour, third hour. That's not how I do it. I have 4 phases to a race. There's no distance or time involved, it's more of just a feeling. Okay, so phase 1 for me is when you're still like, wow, it's a beautiful day. The scenery is stunning. We're all having a great time, building up a lovely little sweat. Why doesn't everybody do this? And that stays until phase 2. Phase 2 is when the race starts to bite. The muscles start to hurt. And you don't care about the scenery anymore. You're just getting your head down and trying to eat up the miles. Until phase 3 hits. The pain goes beyond your muscles, into your joints, making your ligaments feel like 10-year-old elastic bands. And you ask why? Why do we do this? For fun. It's not fun. I'm never doing this again. That's where I am now, by the way. 36k in. I definitely have wonder in that question. But then you get to phase 4. The finish line is in sight. Suddenly your body perks up a little bit. And you make it to the finish line. Those are the 4 phases of an ultra marathon. Okay, there's about 5 or 6k left. We've just been through the last aid station. All that's left now is to get it done. So let's do it. Okay, we're in the final stretch. Well, 400 meters to go, and we're done. Okay, so back to the car after the race. Legs are pretty stiff, as you can imagine, but other than that, we feel fine. Bit of a calf strain, not going to be a problem. So the race was enjoyable. It was a good course, not too difficult, or at least it shouldn't have been if it wasn't for the mud. Probably half of your time you're just trying not to fall over. Obviously that had an adverse effect on the times. I think I came in around 6:20, still pretty close to the front somewhere. So I think times on a day like today are pretty meaningless. It was just about getting round, doing some training, having a bit of fun. So that's what we did. Okay, so it's been a few days since the race. I'm fully recovered. And I just wanted to summarise a few things from the day. In terms of fuel and hydration, I took on 4 energy bars, 2 gels, and a handful of jelly babies from the aid stations. So that's probably just about the right amount of calories for the length of the race. In terms of hydration, my Garmin helpfully told me that I used about 5 litres, and by my calculations I took on about 4.5 litres of electrolyte infused water. So again, I'd say that's pretty much spot on. So I think we judged all that rather nicely. Other things that went well on the day were my footwear. The Innovate shoes that I took out of the box about 3 hours before the race. Not advisable, but they performed excellently. No blisters, no rub spots, no foot pain whatsoever. So things that we maybe could have done better. As I said during the race, my strategy kind of went out the window early on. So let's just put that in a bit of context. Now, I know that I can complete a 50k race, whether I start quickly and slog it out towards the end, or start slowly and build into the race. Either way, I know I'm going to finish. If it was a race any longer than that, I would almost definitely stick to my plan. I wouldn't want to burn out on a 50, 80, 100 mile race. You have to stick to your plan. It's all relative to yourself. If you're experienced, you know what you can do and what you can't do. So there's something to bear in mind. The event itself, I would say, was excellent. The route was extremely well marked, virtually idiot proof. You could not go the wrong way, should not go the wrong way. Big thanks to the marshals and the stewards. They were everywhere, cheering you on all along the way, very supportive. So big thanks to those guys and girls. And the event itself was just extremely well run, very well organised, definitely worth a try. I will be back next year if it fits into my schedule. So what's next? Next we have the South Downs Way. Now I'm only doing the 30k race because it's only a few weeks after the South Downs that I have the main focus of my summer, which is the Montaigne Spine Race Challenger North, 160 miles. So I don't want to be doing anything too crazy in the build up to that. So yeah, I'm just doing the 20 miler. And then it's the Spine Race. So keep an eye out for those videos. And that's all. Join me next time for more Confessions of a Runaholic.